So when my wife says, honey, let's clean the Mustang, what she really means is,
honey, stay the hell out of my way so I can clean it.
exactly. I'm Sean.
I'm Jill.
And this is 151 Garage. Okay, so why are we cleaning the inside? Well, a couple videos ago, you might have seen that there was mold growing in the carpet and the seats were wet and under the floor or under the mat was wet and stuff like that. There was standing water, which again produces mold with heat and stuff like that. We wanted to make sure that everything is clean inside before we start doing a lot of other work inside of it, roll cage and stuff. Now, the cleaning portion, she is a major clean freak. So much that when she says, honey, let's clean, it usually means get the hell out of the house because I'm gonna start cleaning. And the reason I get the hell out of the house is because I know better.
He gets in my way when I clean. So when I deep clean the house, he's usually not home and I put the dogs away. So nobody's in my way.
And usually when I am in the way, emotional damage starts to happen. She starts calling me names that I've never heard come out of her mouth before.
I do not.
She is awful.
No, I'm not.
She would make a sailor blush. So I usually end up in the garage in a fetal position next to my car going, I tried to help, I tried to help. So yes, she is absolutely horrible. So
You're
I know
so
better.
Full of it.
It's, honey, we're gonna clean means leave me alone, get out of the house, find something to do to stay out of my way, right?
That's a nicer way of putting it. I usually just tell you to go to work and stay there.
Yeah. I don't work that day, but I'm going to work anyway. So I'm going somewhere, but I'm getting out of the house.
Somebody take him fishing.
Anyways, we are going to make sure she is doing it safely. She is going to wear a respirator, long sleeves,
gloves,
rubber gloves, long pants,
maybe goggles,
depending on the fluids and stuff. We are going to make sure that when we do this, I say we. Me. It's the upside down W for her. So it's going to be, she is going to make sure that the doors are open, the windows are down. That way there's plenty of ventilation for anything. She's not going to be stuck inside the car with the windows up. So that way there's a lot of air flow through.
And I get to use the steamer for the first time ever. Yes. Oh, this should be interesting.
We did buy a steam cleaner. That way she can actually do that. We've seen a lot of people use it and it seemed to work wonders for them. We'll see how it is here. Now, this car doesn't have a lot of rust. It just has a lot of dirt and grime and mold on the
nastiness.
carpet. We are going to make sure it is as spotless as it can be.
It's going to be as sterile as I can possibly get it. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat off of it, but
I can't promise that if you do a surgery in it that you're not going to, die, but
we're going to try to make it as clean as possible because we do have to have a lot of other stuff done inside. We don't want to kick up all the debris and mold and dirt and particles and stuff like that that might get in our lungs there. We are trying to play it safe with this vehicle. We don't know the past history other than the fact that it had a crap ton of mold in it and a bunch of water. And a lot of trash. So we'll get all that out there, clean up everything. She'll show you the process and kind of how quick it's gonna clean up or how well it cleans up. We'll just put a camera in there and speed through most of it unless we find stuff that is absolutely awful.
Or interesting.
If we find a finger, she'll let you know. We haven't found one yet, but they're still early, so. Okay?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we'll get the car ready, prepped, and then we'll bring all the stuff out and she'll show you what she's using to clean and
I'll link all that down below.
And I'll stay out of camera's way.
Okay. Not used to using a respirator. I have this thing full of water. It's heating up. So when the light turns green, it should be ready to go. This is the steam cleaner that we were talking about that we got off of Amazon. And we'll link it down below. And I came unplugged. Okay, I have no idea what the heck's going on. My circuit breaker on my extension cord keeps popping every time I use the steamer. So, I'm going to show you what the steamer did. I'm going to try and get my vacuum cleaner up and going again. That way I can vacuum out what was loose. And I'm going to compare this side, what I do with the steamer, to kind of what it looked like before. And then we're going to use the bucket of water and a scrub brush, or a toothbrush rather, and I don't have very many scrub brushes. But yeah, so here we go. So what you're seeing here fabulous. I hope you guys can see this because I can't see it on my screen. So this is what I did with the steamer. This is going to be with the scrub bucket. So as you can see, it started taking some of the paint off the car. That's fine because I'm going to end up rattle canning all of this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So there you go. After cleaning, before cleaning. It's a world of difference. And yes, you can see a little bit of rust and it's fine. But there's a lot more rust over here, so I'm anticipating a lot more paint coming off, so we'll see. Okay, as you can see, I have the deck lid popped open, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the final product of my hard work of cleaning this disgusting mess, and it was literally disgusting. So, without further ado, here we go. So I did do all of the door as best as I could. Yes, it's a little bit shaded, I'm sorry if you guys can't really see. I did all of that, all the way around, all the way up. But here's your money shot. And then, I don't know if you guys remember how bad that was. Oh my, it was nasty. That side was actually worse than that side. And let me open that door and I'll show you that side. So again, we did the door trim all the way around, or the hinge area. I did this all the way around. But hopefully you guys can see. Lot cleaner. Now, that ain't mold, it's just, I don't know if you guys can see it really well, it's just like missing paint. I did find a whole bunch of extra hardware. I have no idea where it goes. It was sitting in that little trough and that little trough over there. And I think one or two pieces were sitting over here. I have no idea where the heck they go. But there they are. We have extra parts. You can kind of get a little bit of a sneak preview of how the trunk area came. A lot better. That right there turned out really good. Take you to the trunk. Look at that. I sent a picture to my husband and he's like, wow, it looks brand new. Yeah, this looks really good. I could not get really well into this area up here, but if you look at it, I hope it shows up on camera, but if you look at it, this whole thing was like that. It was just gnarly. There was still standing water in this pocket, so when we take out the liner underneath the quarter, I may end up just drilling a really tiny hole and sealing it like with a silicone like around the edges to keep the water from pulling up. But there was no standing water over here, so who knows. But yeah, there you go. This was one nasty clean. It took me 2 days. I didn't show the deck lid area and the trunk area on camera, just because I thought it was torturous enough to show you what I did in the cabin area. I really wasn't going to show you the hell that was over here on the trunk area. Now the products that I used 2 different products. The product for the cabin was LA Awesome with rubbing alcohol and water, as well as a steamer. The steamer just had regular water in it. I didn't have anything else with it. But this area here, I used 2.5 gallons of water. It doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. I think mine was warm. And a cup of borax. Mix it really well, and I used like 2 rags and rubber gloves and a respirator. Always use a respirator when you're dealing with mold, please. And wash your clothes separate. I did all that and I took a shower afterwards. But I used the borax and the water for this, and it came out amazing. And that was without a steamer. This was legit just borax. This whole thing.
First off, if everyone likes the fact that she's building this as her own rally car, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. She'll love the support that you guys give her. Now, the car cleaned up just awesome.
It was phenomenal.
It was absolutely wicked. And the reason we wanted to do that is because this is going to be a vehicle she's going to be driving in, me included, and we want to make sure it's safe for both of us, mainly her. I don't want her getting sick with anything anymore. She's already been sick enough with the cancer and stuff, so we want to make sure everything's clean. We are probably going to Lysol it one more time everywhere. That way we kill any germs that might be kind of hiding in little crevices and stuff.
I still have 5 years left of remission, y'all.
We don't want that.
I'm not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, we want to make sure she's safe. But overall, it was very nice. The inside, the cabin side of it, we are going to do some more work to that. We are going to get all the sound deadening off, not to loosen or not to get rid of weight. We want to get the sound deadening off because we aren't going to put carpet in there, and we don't want that to kind of get soft and smear when we step on it.
We'll show you how that's done. It'll be interesting.
We're going to try some tricks that we see on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Hopefully it works. And if it does, I tell you what, we'll make some videos for that, both TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, for just how shock it is. If it works. If it doesn't, I'm 50-50 whether it's a true thing or not. But
yeah, we'll find out. We'll let you know.
Overall, I think we did a good job cleaning this.
We